All right, today we're going to take a word you see all the time and reveal why it's secretly one of the most important words in the entire English language.
Okay, let's just jump right in. The word is chalk. Yeah, I know. Seems super simple, right? Maybe even a little dusty. But stick with me here, because this word has a secret identity.
So, before I spill the beans, just think for a second. When I say chalk, what pops into your head? Is it a blackboard in a classroom? The White Cliffs of Dover? Or maybe you're thinking about chalking up a cue stick for a game of pool. Whatever it is, just keep that in mind.
First up, let's talk about something as basic as how you say it. Because even just in the pronunciation, you can already see there's a bit of a split depending on where you are.
Okay, so if you're in the UK, you're probably going to say it with a longer vowel, kind of like chalk. But over in the US, it's a bit shorter, a bit flatter, more like chalk. It's a tiny difference for sure, but it's our first clue that this simple word isn't so simple after all.
All right, so we've got the sound down. Now let's get into what it actually is. And here's where it gets interesting. Because as a noun, as a thing, it's actually playing two different roles.
First, you've got chalk as this big, natural thing, the mineral. Think of those giant white cliffs in England. That's chalk, and you can't really count it, right? You wouldn't say, I see 3 chalks on that cliff. It's just chalk, like sand or water.
But then there's the chalk we all grew up with, the little sticks for writing on a blackboard. That you can count. You can have a piece of chalk, or 3 chalks. It's a specific, individual object.
So check this out. We've got the tool, a chalk, many chalks. Simple. And then we've got the mineral, just chalk, no plural. This ability to be both a massive substance and a single countable item, that's a big part of its secret power.
Okay, but wait, there's more. We're not done yet. Chalk isn't just something you can have. It's also something you can do. It's an action word, a verb.
And it's a super useful verb too. Think about it. You can chalk a pool cue to get a better shot, you can chalk a hopscotch grid on the sidewalk, or you can chalk the lines on a sports field. So that's preparing, creating, and marking a boundary, all with one word. Pretty efficient, huh?
So, let's recap. We've got 2 pronunciations, 2 kinds of nouns, countable and uncountable, and it's a verb with a bunch of meanings. That's already a lot for one little word. But the real reason it's so special, well, that's what we're getting to next.
See, it's not just about what it means or how it sounds. Chalk has a special designation. It's on a list, a very exclusive list that sets it apart from almost every other word you know.
And here it is, the big secret. Chalk is on the Basic English 850 list. Now that might just sound like a random piece of trivia, but trust me, it's a huge deal. This one fact changes everything. So, what in the world is the Basic English 850 list? Well, it means that chalk is officially considered one of the most fundamental, most essential words for communicating in English.
Yeah, so back in the 1930s, some language experts put together this core vocabulary of just 850 words. The idea was that with just these words, you could say almost anything you needed to. It's like the ultimate linguistic toolkit for communicating with anyone, anywhere, and chalk made the cut.
So why? Why chalk? Well, think about everything we just talked about. It's a natural thing. It's a common tool. It's a clear action. It's easy to understand no matter where you're from. It's just so efficient. It does the work of 5 or 6 different words, all packed into one. That's what makes it an essential word.
So there you have it. We started with what seemed like a boring, everyday word, and we ended up at the very foundation of international communication. So next time you see a piece of chalk, you'll know. That's not just a writing tool, that's an officially certified powerhouse building block of the English language.
Which really gets you thinking, doesn't it? If you had to build a language with just 850 words to explain everything in the world, what words would you pick? What's absolutely essential to you?